Hello well-wishers and welcome to my channel Aspiring Minds. In today's video, we are going to discuss Act 3, Scene 3 of Macbeth by William Shakespeare, and mind you, it is a very important and crucial scene of the play. So grab your virtual seats and let's begin. In Act 3, Scene 3, we are going to see the three murderers who had been hired by Macbeth. Remember, we saw that in Act 3, Scene 1, they are waiting for Banquo's arrival. As Banquo and his son Fleance are going to arrive, the murderers will attack them and they are going to be successful in killing Banquo. However, Fleance is going to escape. Now, despite their failure to eliminate both the targets, we see how a prophecy which was made by the witches is also going to come true. I'll tell you more about it in detail, so stay tuned. So, Act 3, Scene 3 begins in a park with a road leading to the palace. Three murderers enter. The first murderer says that, "Who asked you to join us?" The third murderer says that, "I have been told by Macbeth to be with y'all." Second murderer tells to the first murderer that don't need to mistrust him because whenever he has been given any task or he has to report to our duties, he tells us exactly what Macbeth has given him directions to do. First murderer says that, "Stand here with us. The western sky is still showing few rays of light of the sun. Now is the time when the belated traveler is coming on his horse and he is riding faster to reach the inn in good time. The person that we are waiting for must also be approaching near." The third murderer at this time gives them caution. "Listen, I hear the horses." Banquo at this time talks. "Give us light, somebody." The second murderer says, "Then it must be Banquo. Others in the list of expected guests have already arrived in the court, and over here we can't be wrong because I think it is the sound of Banquo that we can hear from within the inn." The third murderer says that the horses on which Banquo and Fleance are, they have come almost a mile over here. But usually, like most men, he walks from place to the palace gate. But today he has come on horse. At this time, Banquo and Fleance arrive with a torch. The second murderer gives caution again that they can see light because remember, Fleance has entered with a torch. The third murderer is able to recognize Banquo and says it is he. The first murderer says, "Stand ready for action." Banquo at this time tells to Fleance that, "I think it is going to rain tonight." So you see how rain is also a bad omen or a symbol of bad luck, right? Then first murderer says, "Let the rain of blows fall upon you then." That is, we are now going to attack you with multiple blows so that we can kill you. So that is going to be the rain that you are going to witness. And then the first murderer puts out the light while the others attack Banquo. As soon as they attack Banquo, he says, "Oh treachery, run away my son, run away, and you must take revenge for my death. Oh, these villains." And then Banquo dies and Fleance is able to escape from here. Now the third murderer says that, "Who is the one who has put out the light?" The first murderer says, "Was it not the right thing to do for us to turn off the light? Otherwise we would become visible to them." Third murderer says, "There is only one dead. The son has unfortunately run away." The second murderer says that, "We have lost the larger part of the reward because they would have definitely been rewarded by Macbeth if they killed both. But now that they have managed to kill only one of the two, they will get less of their reward." So the first murderer says that, "Let us go and report how far we have succeeded in carrying out the orders of Macbeth," and then they all leave from that place. So in Act 3, Scene 3, the foremost thing that comes out, yes, Banquo has been murdered, but Banquo's murder reflects the fulfillment of the witch's prophecy, which stated that Banquo's descendants and not Banquo would inherit the throne. Naturally, Banquo has been killed and Fleance has escaped. So there is a high chance that it is Fleance who is going to take over the throne. So Macbeth's actions to prevent the prophecy from coming true ultimately leads to further chaos and bloodshed, highlighting the theme of fate and how you cannot change destiny. Whatever is destined to happen is going to happen. Human actions cannot alter it. And secondly, we see the corruption of power. That is, Macbeth's rise to power is marked by utter corruption and violence. As he consolidates his hold on the throne, he becomes more and more tyrannical. That is, he becomes more cruel, willing to eliminate anyone who is a possible threat to his throne. So the scene highlights how power can corrupt individuals and can lead to their moral decay.